All right. So let's see what kind of assets we've got here first. So we have Krogan now. Krogan First Division. The Krogan First Division is a conglomeration of infantry and vehicles hastily organized into a single coalition force. The chain of command is divided by clan, with representatives from each serving as officers. Despite ancient differences, fighting the Reapers together is building a spirit of camaraderie among the division's warriors. Krogan from different clans are starting to swap equipment, stories, and even the occasional barrel of ring call. Nice. Why didn't the humans just skip the middleman and go directly to the Krogan? Because the Krogan are they're dealing with their own stuff. And also, I guess that would probably make for a less interesting game, but you gotta get the politics into it. What's up, Buki? How old is Mass Effect 3? I think it came out... I want to say Mass Effect 3 came out in 2014. Because I missed a grad school interview playing it. My project from Liara. Shepard, I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? In your quarters when you have a moment? Oh, 2012. Yeah, because I missed a interview for my master's program from it. The 2012.
Commander.
Thank you for the correction. What's up, Med City? All right, let's go see what Liara wants. What's up? This is the game that made me do that, yes. Liara, come on up.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Wow. She installed a Shepard VI. Okay, no. All right, no. We have to take this seriously. How would you like history to remember you? I don't want her to decide. I mean, I'm all for how observers articulate who you are and what you do and all that stuff. I'm down for that, but we're not gonna fudge it either. Make me inspiring. My actions are inspiring. So let's just honesty. Just tell them what's true.
Put down the truth. Good, bad. Don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
Now, this is a very vulnerable moment. We haven't had any wine. This is very vulnerable. I'm not interested. You're a good friend. You're a good friend too. Emphasis on the friend. Friend is the only kind of F word friendship's the only F word happening between the two of us in my quarters tonight, okay?
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Cool. I mean, it's probably going to have to say that I could never attend to fish. You know, Shepard did save the galaxy, but couldn't save his fish. I've got some chests. That was cool. I like that. All right. Tachanka time, baby. Cure the genophage.
All hands, full stop. Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
My man, you gotta budge. You have got to budge somewhere. Okay? I get it. But you can't tell me that you have to give me that. Oh my God. You want the Krogan, this is how you get the Krogan. Keep your word, man.
You said you'd help. It's time to deliver.
What is it you need?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility. Finish synthesizing Cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
Okay, so this is an enticing one, but I'm not asking this, and here's why. We have to do this, and at this point, whether people are up for it or not doesn't matter, and all this question does is get people in touch with whatever doubt or fear they may have. No. It's time to make a directive. It's time to make a statement. Time to say failure's not an option here, people. We're getting this shit done. I'm not asking if everybody's up for this, because if somebody says no, what am I gonna do? We have to no. So you're in. We're all in on this. Let's go. Failure's not an option, folks.
Then it's now or never.
Now, the genophage ends today.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Dalatrus?
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
Yes! Jesus Christ, it doesn't matter, man. I get your fear, but the Reapers are going to wipe us out. My patience for the Dalatrus is just dwindling, okay? We can't have this conversation. We can't have it. It's gonna work.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will
Correct.
happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrus?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna take the Solarian army over a Krogan army? Are you kidding? Oh my god. She has no power, and you can tell that she knows it. She has absolutely no leverage here. The only thing that Solarians have is cunning, and she thinks that she's being cunning here. The thing that I want to mostly point out here, and I think what really annoys me the most about the Dalatras, and probably annoys many of you, is that the Dalatras is trying to control the future by saying what will happen, not what could happen. We don't know that that's what's going to happen, and honestly, what we do know is that if we don't get this figured out, the Reapers are going to wipe us out, and it's not going to matter. That's the thing that we do know. We have a Reaper threat. There are a lot of people, including the Dalatras, that will forego actual present threats that we actually have control to influence and work with off of a perceived or created or curated truth in the form of what will happen in the future based on past evidence in completely different context. If you're a person that does that, you really want to look at yourself and the fact that you do that, because if that yanks you out of the present, it ends up causing a whole bunch of issues because you're not actually taking control of what you can control in the moment, and you're creating a story that you're possibly going to will into existence. The Dalatras is literally willing this into existence by her saying, oh, well, do this, sabotage this, nobody will know. We don't know that nobody's gonna know. And if somebody finds out, not only does that put humans in jeopardy, it puts Solarians in jeopardy. It's gonna piss off the Turians, and then the Krogan are gonna come after everybody again, and then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The Dalatras here is just so misguided. It's really unbelievable to me that she uses as much of the past to try to predict the future as she does. Absolutely nuts. I in 10 out of 10 runs, I have never been able to get into the headspace with her. I cannot understand why it's so fear-driven, and it's so devoid of understanding what's happening in the universe. If I was a Solarian, I would be like, yo, I didn't vote for your ass. Get her out.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments, most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
I tell you what, Eve looking at me and saying I look troubled. Yes, I am. So, I could tell Eve, look, the Dalatras wants me to sabotage this stuff. Or I could say nothing. Now, if I say nothing, so here's the dilemma, right? I need clear heads. And telling Eve is one thing. I don't know if Morden and Rex are gonna hear this. I don't need Rex getting pissed off right now. This, in some ways, to me, doesn't feel like the time to be like, look, they want me to sabotage this. I don't, you know, I mean, let's get pissed at the Solarians while we're trying to get the job done. Like, I don't need Rex taking that out on Morden. I don't need Morden getting, like, I'm not going to sabotage it. Well, it's been sabotaged. Well, it's been sabotaged. It's going to create tension. Now, the thing is, like, Morden does need to know about it. The Dalatras already basically said, like, he's gonna figure it out. I just don't know that this is the time. It just does. I just for me in this mission, having Morden and Rex thinking about that, I think takes away from the focus that we have on the mission. So I'm gonna say nothing for now. But since Eve already noticed you're troubled, they may think that you're lying if you say nothing and not have clear minds. So that is also true. I might just say I am troubled because I really hope this works. Like, I could give a little bit of a lie here. Again, this isn't like I'm not ever going to say something. This is like we get to the tower and then everybody goes, all right, how are we doing? And I say, look, hey, I got some information that this thing might be sabotaged. Let's make sure that it's okay and that it's going to work properly. I just don't know why Eve needs to know.
There's just a lot on the line. I want this to go well.
Have faith. No matter the adversity we face, some moments are destined to happen. This is one of them.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our six. Now move.
Oh, baby. Yeah, there's a time and a place for people to know information, and that's not the time, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, non-binary. All right, you can vote. Over, under 1.5 deaths.
This is as bad as Palaven.
Yeah, it's not great.
Right away.
We're not done yet. More on the way.
Woo! I love shoving that guy into the singularity. Get off of him.
We almost got them all.
Good night, Lily.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
All right, let's ask about Clan. Let's show that we have some knowledge of the Krogan here.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
Aggression is the Krogan way.
There's no time for this. Whatever grudge you have against Solarians ends right now.
As long as it involves a bullet in his head, time for some payback. Stand down, Reeve. The Solarian is with me.
Enough!
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy, and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
Me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
Convoy, this is Turian Wing Artemek. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the Genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of Genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
All right, let's ask some questions here.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I trust that Rex is gonna... I understand Morden's hesitation here. I really do. Like, this is what happened before. All right? The Krogan have earned a chance to do this again. And I think they've... As long as they're not acting on vindication or that doesn't sound right. Revenge. I think we're okay, right? Like, if Rex can be pretty diplomatic here and can work with folks, I think we're okay.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the Genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
There's that look in your eye again, Commander. What's troubling you?
Now, I'm going to tell him, because we're on our way to the Shroud. Now we say it.
The Dalatraz tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on him. Why are we stopping?
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Thanks, Haji. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Oh, boy. I hear the Reaper. We got lots of med kits. That's fun.
Reapers are bigger than I thought.
Look at all this stuff.
What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
End of the world out there.
Look at that. All right, what's going on? Talk to me.
Always
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemec, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper is over here.
An airstrike alone won't do it. We have to get in that fight.
Damn it. I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Shepard!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Shepard, what's happening?
Rex, get the female out of here now. Go! Artemec, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
There's a tunnel over there. Could be a way off.
Get...
We'll hope so. I'm gonna go tuck my wife in really quick, and then I'll be back. Give me 30 seconds. Thanks for being here, friends. Really appreciate it. We got some cool shit coming up. Let's go.
To it!
Damn. I love how he says... So what I don't understand is he says the road's out, and then we're still able... Like, we can't go over, and then they literally go over. Why do they call Eve the female? Because she's a female Krogan, which are pretty rare. And she is...
Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Cured.
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Well, I mean, I like your confidence, Rex, but this has been kind of bananas. This is also Spooktown 5000. Eve named her non-binary, not Morden. I think. Pretty sure, or Edie named her, I think. And I think she did accept the name. It was Morden who named her? Oh, I thought it was Edie. Edie named Legion. Oh, that's right. Okay. Ancient Krogan artifact.
Fascinating. This painting suggests Krogan had an artistic side.
Oh, that's right. It was Morden.
And now they have rubble.
Everybody naming everybody. Sorry, non-binary. You're right.
There it is again. That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Oh.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Did I hear that right? Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws?
Wild guess says that's Kalros.
If that's what we've been hearing down here, I suggest we get moving.
When the Krogan name a Thresher Maw, you know you're in trouble. They don't think anyone's ever going to kill it.
Well, here's hoping we can. And we get lots of money for checking this out. I like it. And it's dingy down here. Doesn't look like they have any lighting. Oh. Why is there a Rachni down here?
More Rachni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Oof. I'm also very low on
Finally,
ammo.
light ahead. In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
Makes you wonder what the Krogan might have done if they hadn't blown up the planet.
Indeed. Trucks. This looks like a big old
Made
battlefield.
it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And the color green. I thought plants were extinct around here.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tachanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the Shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
Dealing with the Reaper when we get there will be another matter.
Indeed.
I never knew the Krogan had this in them.
That's because you've got a single story of them.
Curing the genophage might lead to a Krogan renaissance.
Seeing all this does make you wonder.
It's the power of when you only get one. If you don't have diverse representation, that's what happens. Seeing these ruins, in our very eyes, we're seeing the representation of Krogan diversified for Garrison Liara. Look at them. All of a sudden now there's hope. They see them as capable of things that they didn't previously see them as capable of. This is why diversity of representation both of across and within groups is deeply important, because it helps us recognize more strengths that are possible in others.
Yes, we've got movement.
Nothing stays quiet here for long.
Oh man. Nope, you two stay right here. Alright, one down. We got cannibals too. Ugh.
Eyes sharp on our perimeter.
Not a place we want.
Whoa! I understand why Cerberus is outfitted with grenades, but I never really understood why cannibals are. Like, do the Reapers just make grenades somehow and like give them to cannibals? This is such a weird enemy to throw grenades at you.
Another quake.
That had to be Calros.
Oh god.
Stay sharp.
Oh god. Calros. This is a cool area. I really do like it a lot.
It isn't over yet.
Sure ain't.
Affirmative.
Got it.
You got it.
I'm on it. Got it.
Damn it. Oh god. That'd be such a stupid way to die. keep moving.
Watch it, we've got one of the...
Oh, my favorite. Thank God those are easier to take down now than they were when we were on Palaven. Oh.
Rex, you're right about Calrose. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Oh, that's pretty awesome, Floaty.
Has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Working on it.
Looks like another shooting gallery.
Yep, Marauders or Turians. Do that. We gotta strategize here. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You know, I bitched about this last night, man.
It isn't over yet.
Like, I'm fine if I die. There's the audio glitch again. Apparently it happens after you die. You know, I'm fine if I die to stuff like normal. But if I die because of freaking geometry, like, your boy's got no time for that, man. It's so irritating. Just frustrating. Whatever. It's what it is. You know, like you roll the wrong way, you get stuck in a corner, and then you're screwed. All right, come on, big boy.
One of the big ones.
Nope, stuck again. Stuck again. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, that was lucky.
That's it for now.
Oh. Yep, that's right, Phoenix. It is. You are right. Geometry is bad. That was very close, but we got out of it. We're good.
Rex, you're right about
All right.
Calrose. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Looks like another shooting gallery.
All right, it's gonna take full concentration. I can't. I literally can't die anymore. Oh, that's cool. Like that.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
What?
Affirmative. I'm really starting to hate this place.
Yeah, me too, man. Get down, Shepard. Slow play this. What? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. There we go. Got it done. Grab thermal clip.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the shroud. Wait, Calros!
Rex!
Break off!
What?
Territorial instinct confirmed.
She's not gonna get us.
So you're literally being chased by the Queen of the Thresher Moths.
Shepard, we'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Metal in truck, an excellent iron supplement for Mars diet.
What a wasteland.
This planet is
I
rich in
love
death trap.
that
The thing
Shepard
is, I
literally
bet
says,
Rex
or
is
that
I wonder where we are
Morden
now.
says something
Maybe
that he
some
doesn't
kind of
know.
memorial.
Watch it, more ahead.
I see them.
Oh man, there's like no cover here. There's like no cover here. Get down. If that blows and I die, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay.
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet entertained. Calros is quite resistant.
Run away.
Stay close.
What?
I can smell the damn thing's breath.
All right, we have to take out the Marauders. And I need. All right, so far so good. SMG scope.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you. Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that model. I don't want it sneaking up on us. Make it quick, Rex. We're exposed.
Move it!
It's Calros. Move, Shepard.
We're in. Go!
What about Reed?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
We don't have a plan for this.
I know we've beaten the odds before. But getting to that tower, I don't know.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Then I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
It's a hell of a plan.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
I mean, we've done crazier shit.
We flew through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
That's the spirit, Shepard.
How would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Let's get this shit done.
We know why we're here and what's at stake. So let's make it happen.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero! Now, let's show them why. Go! I've got this! I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Let's get in!
Oh, baby! Here we go!
Understood!
Hope you're ready! Pinks, keep your fingers crossed. Because, this is gonna be nuts. Singularity, all the things.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
This gun glitch is obnoxious.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the Cure now.
Make it quick, Morden. They're all over us out here.
I'm on it.
As you wish. By the goddess, to our left!
Look at that thing. Oh, man. Ooh.
Everyone all right?
Fine here. Mostly.
I think so.
Did we just get shot by a Reaper?
Consider that practice.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh,
You
God.
have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Yeah, I got it, Rex. Oh, boy.
Are we faster about this.
Oh my
Just
god.
keep moving.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Go. Go, Shepard, run.
I can't believe we're actually doing this.
Yeah, guys, just can we just please?
Commander, this is Artemis Wing. I'll try to give that Reaper something else to shred.
I knew they wouldn't give up.
Goddess be with them.
Go! Let's push ahead.
Ah!
Over on our left, one of the hammers.
Second one's on the right.
Getting to that is another matter entirely.
This is good. This is fun. This is fun.
This is crazy.
Oh my god. Let's go. Oh no! Wait. I don't know that I'm gonna count that. I don't think we're gonna count that. I have no idea what that was. I have literally never had that happen to me in the history of playing that game.
Second one's on the right.
That is wild.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I know, Garrus. Oh man. Shepard, charge! Charge! What are you doing? It happened again! It happened again! Are you kidding? Oh my god. Oh my god.
One of the hammers.
Second one's on the right.
Getting to them is another matter entirely.
Oh man. Okay. Let's go. Holy shit.
This is crazy.
Go. Go. Go.
Fort, we hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to
Go. 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 Go.
Get that second hammer going.
Go. 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 Go.
I know, you get all the fun.
Go. Get back to the truck. I'll take care of the cure.
Morden, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Down!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion likely to be problematic.
Morden, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Studied species Turian, a Saurian, but Turian.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
My science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of...
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
Yes, it is. I cried like a baby the first time this part happened, man. But, you know, I think beyond just kind of the power of the fact that, like, you know, it's incredibly sad to see him die like that. One, he did it on his terms. Two, I really think that by Morden doing that, he creates a new image of the Solarians to the Krogan. Like, that is massive, because if we don't have that, all we have is the Dalatras. So Morden single-handedly alters the way that Krogan, in some ways humans, could view what Solarians are capable of, what they're willing to do. Now, I don't think that it's a good idea for us to use Morden as the single story, because we still have to deal with the Dalatras and all the political ramifications of how she's going to handle it, what she kind of propaganda she might spin toward the Solarians. But it's just such a powerful moment that Morden does that. Sort of like the ultimate, you know, attempt to atone for what he did, right? Like, he can't change what he did. He can't go back in the past and change it, and he has told us countless times that he wouldn't anyway. But he sacrificed himself to make that happen. And, man, that's powerful shit. Really powerful shit. But yeah, I was a mess when this happened the first time. Oh, baby.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Urdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Urdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
As opposed to not standing with humanity against the Reapers. I mean, you know, thank you. I appreciate the help. I'm not going to be a shithead about this, but like, what were you going to say? We denounce humanity's fight against the Reapers?
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're going to defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying, it can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
So what I'll say really quickly about that, what I love about it, again, is that Garrus is recognizing the need for Shepard to take care of himself. Shepard saying, I'll sleep when I'm dead, is... I really think that kind of comes from his, like, anxiety, sense of duty, and the expectations he has of himself and things that other people have over him. And I don't know that really anybody else on the ship besides Garrus would have gotten through to him, and the fact that Garrus throws in a little humor is, I think, helpful. But again, it's another instance where Shepard needs support. Leaders need support too from the crew. And the thing that you got to remember as a leader is that you need to cultivate a team system and a hierarchy where you take care of others and they also feel compelled to take care of you. The number one thing that people who are taken care of often want for their caretakers, if you ask them, is for their caretakers to also take care of themselves. So Garrus really pushing Shepard to do that is a big deal. Now, I do believe that part of why Shepard doesn't want to do that is because of what's happening right here. When he falls asleep, he doesn't exactly sleep well.
Screw that. I can hold them off. Go back and get Alenko. You know it's the right choice, LT.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Shepard.
Shepard. Excellent time.
That won't happen. Go get him, Commander. I'll see you all when you get back.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
You can be a incredibly resilient person. Resilience, in fact, is one of the things that we know buffers a person's capacity to experience something as traumatic and still experience trauma. Shepard has experienced a lot of trauma. Granted, we've made it through stuff. We've survived things. We are still alive. That doesn't mean that the losses that we've accrued, that the things we've seen don't affect Shepard, even if just subconsciously. So these dreams, you know, one of the things that we see, I'm hesitant to call what Shepard has PTSD. You know, I'd have to do a full assessment on that. But like when people experience trauma and the trauma starts to affect them, dreams can become one of the ways in which people process that trauma and can sometimes re-experience that trauma and subconsciously sort of are like working it out. And I think that's what these dreams represent for Shepard. You'll see a lot of times when people have experienced a traumatic event, series of traumatic events, if they really do fit the criteria for PTSD, that they will often talk about nightmares, and often very lucid. So Shepard's experienced a lot of stuff. Shepard's not immune to trauma. None of us are immune to trauma. We might think that we're strong, but trauma, the thing to remember about trauma is that it's a gross violation of expectations coupled with a lost sense of safety and security. And even though we might have a high threshold for expectations of our ability to survive, we've still seen some shit that violates that expectation. And we've been unsafe. We've been in unsafe situations. We've seen people die. We've witnessed that stuff. And Shepard has experienced it too. They're powerful. The dream sequences I find to be very powerful. We're hearing the voices of people that Shepard has lost. He's chasing after that child that he saw on Earth. And what we're seeing is that the resolution of that dream is that the child basically goes up in flames. Shepard's not able to save him. That tells us that though Shepard can certainly pay attention to all that he saved, Shepard gets lots of accolades for that. We saw Rex say to him, hey, you'll forever be remembered as a hero, and we've heard that constantly. But Shepard is also focusing on the people he hasn't saved. That could be coming from an unrealistic expectation that he can save everyone, and we would want to make sure that we break that down for him if we can, because there's no way in hell he can save every single person, and if he takes too much responsibility for that, it's going to destroy him. You know, that's the kind of conversation I'd want to have with him. But you can see it, right? He's focused also not just on who he has saved, but who he hasn't, and who he potentially won't be able to because of the circumstances. Pretty deep stuff.
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Oh my God, is that an important thing for Liara to say? Now, Shepard may not hear it, because that's going to be a pretty difficult thing for him to hear, but that is absolutely a perfect example that we have talked about several times during this playthrough of moving the accountability to where it belongs. Shepard doesn't lose friends if we don't have to fight Saren, if we don't have to fight the Reapers, right? It is ultimately the responsibility of the Reapers that we have lost these folks, not Shepard. Shepard is doing everything he can. People like Mordin have made their decisions about how they're going to go out. Liara reminding him of that is huge. The way that we basically lean, whether we want to or not, on Liara and Garrus up until this point is powerful, and actually shows me that BioWare had some pretty good insight into the characters that people were most drawn to in 1 and 2, because we lean on them hard. They go with me on the squad, and in these moments they keep us propped, and that's okay. Yeah, I mean, Ashley is not really top of my mind, if I'm being completely honest. I've lost a lot. I mean, granted, losing Ashley, you know, I would like to have not lost anybody, but I wouldn't say that Ashley's on the top of the list of people I'm thinking about when I'm sad that I've lost people.
No one I want to talk about right now.
I understand.
Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. She called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander.
Can I help you, Counselor?
Shepard, I want you to understand that I owe my position to you, and it's not something that I take lightly. Were it not for you, that weak-minded Counselor Valorn would still be alive, leading the Solarians down the sewage pipe. But now I'm forced to champion a cure for the genophage. It's like saying we need a hurricane to put out a wildfire.
It's really easy to want to be mean here. I don't think that's our route. We do not want to further polarize ourselves against the Solarians. Again, I know this is frustrating. I am literally like right now, okay? Internally, I can feel it. We acknowledge the emotion. We acknowledge what's going on. Frustration, disappointment, anger, it's all here. But circumstance calls for us to take action and use that information. This is the Counselor, not the Dalatress. That's a good point, right? This is the Counselor. But this is the thing, right? Like, we can't lump the Counselor in with the Dalatress. We have to remember the bigger picture here. Okay, the Counselor has reached a little bit of an alm, or of an olive branch here by saying, you know, I owe you my position. You've put me in a precarious position. I understand that. We can empathize with that. We're not going to use our anger with the Dalatress and take it out on the Counselor, because we can't polarize ourselves against the Solarians right now. We need them. We have a unified threat. We have to fight the Reapers. So we're going shared sacrifice. It's very easy for me to want to be angry here and to let it out. I know that even though that this is the Counselor and not the Dalatress. Even if this was the Dalatress, I'd be doing the same thing. We don't have time for petty bullshit right now. Empathy's the way. Aggression's the way with the Krogan. Empathy's the way with the Solarians. Empathy and intellect.
Counselor, Krogan are about to die in droves so your people don't have to. That's your message.
Human statesmanship at its finest. Speaking of, I need to talk to you about humanity's representative, Counselor Udina. He's moving vast sums of money. We need to talk about where it's going. From what I can tell, you won't like the news. Come see me next time you're on the Citadel. Ishil out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Jesus, everybody wants to talk to me. Good old Udina. Let's talk to Hackett.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, man?
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yog homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yog have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them.
All right, let's ask some questions here.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
Multiplayer's not in this, Hazigan, so they dispersed the Galactic Readiness into other stuff.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Yikes.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Understandable.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Solarians...
What about the Asari?
They have interest...
Can't say that I...
Well, if we...
Just the ones who...
Oops.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back-channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
You love to hear it. You love to hear it.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Aria's mercenaries?
Aria Talok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with.
I wish.
The blood pack will be useful. And violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Aria's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise, this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
Understood.
Nothing more.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
All right, let's see who we got. We got more 780 Krogan. Holy shit. Not Rex. Krogan clan. Centuries of Krogan infighting abruptly halted with the news of a cure for the genophage. With their future restored, Tachanka's clans have united in a show of force not seen since the Rachni War. The clans have also been stockpiling weapons of mass destruction for decades. Thankfully, their full destructive force can now be turned on the Reapers instead of Tachanka. Their strength, size, and regenerative powers make the Krogan ideal shock troops. Clan Urdnot. Clan Urdnot has become the unofficial but uncontested representative body of Krogan power to the rest of the galaxy. Within the past decade, Urdnot's warriors have either absorbed or wiped out clans Nakmor, Jurdon, Quash, and even the legendarily ferocious Clan Reich. The discovery of a fertile Urdnot female rallied even more Krogan, regardless of affiliation to Urdnot's banner. Krogan mercenaries. Many Krogan went fortune-seeking out in the lawless Terminus systems. Their imposing bulk and infamous brutality won them prized positions as bodyguards and mercenaries. When news of genophage cure spread, these drifters were contacted by their clans and urged to join Shepard's forces against the Reapers. After centuries of aimless brawls and bleak futures, Krogan everywhere are heeding the call. Turians. Turian 43rd Marine Division. The Turian 43rd Marine Division was founded during an ancient unification wars that rocked Palaven over 2,000 years ago. The 43rd maintains relations with other council races, running joint training exercises with Asari, Salarian, and more recently, Alliance military forces. Knowing how their allies fight has become an asset, as the 43rd's troops have the discipline and experience to integrate into any army on any battlefield. The Turian 7th Fleet was assigned the privilege and burden of guarding the Crucible during the weapons construction and deployment. The fleet flies constant surveillance around the massive device, coordinating with Alliance security patrols and VI-run counterintelligence programs. The 7th Fleet knows what it would cost if the galaxy if the Reapers breach their defenses. Every vessel's captain is prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice if it ensures the Crucible's safety. Recovering the legendary banner of the 1st Regiment lifted the spirits of overworked Turian forces. Turian Engineering Corps. In a society where the military is synonymous with government, the Turian Engineering Corps is responsible for everything from maintaining sidewalks to creating spaceports. Their fame spread beyond Palaven after they helped repair the damage done to the Citadel by Sovereign in record time. TEC engineers view the Crucible as the greatest challenge of their career and have sped up the building process with their expertise and equipment. Good shit. Look at that. Total military strength. Looking good. Hey chat, thanks for being here. If you're watching the YouTube VOD, I just want to say hi to you as well. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have. And those of you that have followed me tonight, subbed, gifted subs, resubbed, sent bits, bought merch or tip, thank you so much for your support of the stream. And more than anything, thanks for being here. I appreciate you all very much. I hope you're enjoying this run of Mass Effect as much as I'm enjoying bringing it to you. Thank you for all the support of my channel. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TikTok especially has all the nice mental health clips that have come from this run.
Bethany, you see the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
On Novaria, huh?
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see him in action.
ANN alert. New article on a Reaper from Alliance News Network information partners. Pharos. A group of colonists on Pharos have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zoo's Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. Colonies are using improvised weapons as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Bainham said. We've survived worse, and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. Still fighting, from Shyla. Dear Commander Shepard, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zoo's Hope are fighting again. This time, it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Turian is dead now. I can confirm that. But the spores on our bodies remain, and on some level, we're still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Turian as its thrall. But my connection to the people of Zoo's Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. This situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. The force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We're leaving Pharaoh soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you. Shyla. Ask her if she's still... Why are you green? Impressive work, General Corinthus. Commander Shepard. When you first arrived on Manet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I'm impressed. You've brokered an alliance that many thought impossible. Palaven might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corinthus, Manet Command. Making babies. Shepard. Making babies again will be fun. As soon as this war is open, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Kelphic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad. I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. Your regrettable decision, Balatras Linron. Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions on Tuchanka. As I thought I made clear, curing the genophage will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat is past, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I'm ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day, not only for my people, but for all of galactic civilization. Balatras Linron, Solarian Union. Don't care. Don't care. You've created a story that, I just to this point isn't true. Okay, like look at the Krogan working with the Turians right now. I like so the Krogans are working with the Turians, which should show that the Krogan are willing to cooperate. If you're not a dick.
All right, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
All right, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
All right, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Oh, I love it.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a friend. I'm sorry about him too.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. One time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I'd think it would be an honor.
Can we wait until we get there? Oh man, see, this is the kind of stuff. I know that, you know, Garrus is saying this in good spirit, and he's saying this to try to lift me up. At the same time, this is the kind of stuff that kind of contributes to this weird dissonance that I'm experiencing, right? Like, we're talking about, like, me being a hero after this is all done, and I appreciate that. But, like, we've got a job to do, man. Krogan singing songs in my honor is secondary to us stopping this threat. So I appreciate the sentiment, but at the same time, like, this is the kind of stuff where, like, it builds this mythos of who I am. It builds these crazy expectations. And I don't want that to take away from the reality that, like, this is a fight that literally no organic life has won before. Do I believe in our ability to do it? Yes. But, it's fine. I just, we'll worry about it after we're done. So, I mean, it feels good. This just sounds a little bit too dismissive of, like, the impact of it, so.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
That's a hard sell, Garrus. I appreciate the honesty. And Turians have a different experience of the Krogan than humans do. They've got history, so I can understand why Garrus is saying this. But I wouldn't say it crossed my mind. And if you can be honest with me, I can be honest with you.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
You're so kind, Shins.
Let's hope our luck holds.
I don't know that I like deferring it to luck.
Commander?
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka.
Yeah, I don't know, Garrus. I don't know, man. Let's go talk to the other folks on board.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Okie dokie. Good night, Sky.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away. Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard? There's so much he could tell us.
Yeah, I know. Increase, decrease in recent relay traffic. Widow, 95% increase. Omega 2, 65% increase. Tesale, 32% increase. Signhand, 43% decrease. Pelion, 12% decrease. Charon, unavailable. Shanxi Theta, unavailable. Cool. Yeah, Liara's got a ballin' setup, man.
A pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you too. Oh, ye guilty spark. What's up, Chakwas?
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them.
Edie, what are you doing down here?
What are you up to now?
I am uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Hello, Shepard.
What's up, Sam? Alright, well. Let's go down to engineering, see what Adams has for us.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy.
I actually think
like
Donnelly's right.
The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
The Normandy is a ship. Edie is a collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
I mean, not that I really have I'm not an engineer. I didn't pick that subclass. I really shouldn't have a say in that.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
Yep.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
You got it. Happy to help. Javik, my man. How's it going down here?
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
I mean, I can kind of respect it. I mean, I get it, but you know, it's a very purist.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
I hate the binary option here. The weak need protection and the weak hold us back. I mean, yeah, that's so dependent on context. So dependent on context. Are there times where you're as strong as your weakest link? Yeah, for sure. But also, like, what, are we just gonna leave people in the dust? Like,
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
Jesus.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
I love that. Because it speaks to development and the importance of the environment and context through which we develop. He's right. And you can tell, like, his worldview is completely contextualized by his role, by the time period he grew up in, all of that stuff. So everything he's saying makes complete sense to him. It fits within his schema, right? Like, everything he sees as a soldier, I gotta be stronger. I have to destroy others. That's what I do. And it really, it's integrated into how he sees things. And we may disagree because of the product of our own environment and context, but that's the power of context. Like, you can't look at development devoid of the context under which a person or people develop within. You are so heavily dependent upon the various representations you have and the roles that you're forced into, etc., that, you know, a lot of people don't necessarily have the opportunity to broaden that at all in their lives, and others it takes a long time. If you could be in a situation where you have diverse representation and all that fun stuff, it can really make a difference on a person's development and how they look at the world. But if you have a single story growing up and you develop within a very homogenous sect, you are going to have a limited view of the way that the world works. So Javik's perspective here makes complete sense. And too often in conversations, we don't take that into account. But even value systems are developed in the context that we're in, Chintz. Like, that's the thing. It's like, you start getting into very philosophical conversations when we go in this direction about what is actually ours. Like, where is our autonomy actually flexed? Because you grow up with a lot of values and ideas and representations injected into you by what you are exposed to and the messages you hear about it. You don't come out as a human knowing certain things, particularly about abstract concepts and things like that. You don't know any of that stuff. You only learn it through how you're raised, who you interact with, how those interactions are contextualized, and what information is given about those interactions. Like, good, bad, all of that stuff gets defined in a lot of ways for you. It's often not until later in life that we actually sit down and ask ourselves, is what was injected into me something that I value, or is it something that I'm willing to challenge? And the older we get, the harder that is. That's just how learning works. And that's why when we move in a direction of creating homogenous, very limited exposure, particularly for children, it's problematic, because then you don't know. I grew up in a super homogenous area. I grew up in an area that was like 98% white with so little representation of other races that, like, the only representation I had of race was stereotypes. It's all I had growing up. And literally everybody around me perpetuated those stereotypes. It wasn't until I went to college that I started to have a diverse and broader experience of people who didn't look like me. And you have an opportunity in those moments to decide if you want to kind of lean into the discomfort of that and challenge the things that you've learned growing up, or if you want to pigeonhole yourself into the limited stories that you had. And that's a choice that everybody has to make at certain points when their expectations and schema for the world and other people in it are challenged. Even the things that we define, even strength and weakness, is dependent upon what we've learned about what strength and weakness is and what people tell us is representative of those traits. I mean, it's all very fascinating, but it's why, like, therapists like me, who are like marriage and family therapists who think systemically, you can't really fully isolate an individual out from the context that they were brought up in. So many of the things that people say at a given point in time are things that they've learned, or like values or things that they've learned, concepts or things that they've learned. Like, we could have a conversation, all 129 of us could have a conversation about what strength and weakness means, and you're going to have a variability in what people define as strong and weak, and how those two things are complementary, and all these types of things. I find that fascinating. Those conversations can be a little bit intense sometimes, but I think it's pretty neat.
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, the sand and everything. You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right? Maybe now that we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers.
Combat info. Priority, the Citadel, Cerberus fighter base, Citadel, thermal pipe. I just bought that thermal pipe, didn't I?
Unlock this damn thing and go find the others. No one steals my ship.
Oh, what's up, Widgie? Hello, 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 hello.
Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Maybe I didn't
Aye,
grab
sir.
it. Hello, friends. Those of you coming along with the wonderful and fabulous and lovely Head Widgeon. Welcome in. Widgie, I hope you had a great stream. Hi, I'm Dr. Mick. I'm a licensed couple and family therapist. I have a PhD in human development. This is Game Sessions with a Therapist, where we play cool games like Mass Effect, talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, and more in an effort to destigmatize those things and bring information to people who wouldn't otherwise have it in a responsible and ethical way. I don't do therapy on stream, but I do answer questions related to mental health. You can ask at any time. I actually use games like Mass Effect to illustrate psychological concepts. We've had some pretty good ones tonight. Anonymous, thank you for gifting that sub to Ambi. Appreciate it. This is a spoiler-free run, even though it's my 10th time going through Mass Effect. I'm playing it as if it's my first time, so please no spoilers in chat, and only ask me questions about things you know I have done. Appreciate y'all being here. Oh, what do I want to do? Ismar Frontier. Alright, let's clear up some galaxy map stuff here. Found you on TikTok. Hey, what's up, Box of 64 Crayons? Those of you that have found me on TikTok and watch my TikTok stuff, thank you for doing that. There's the links if y'all need it. We've also got some pretty cool merch. If you haven't seen it, you can check that out. It's a great way to support the stream. Good night, Madame. Madame, have a wonderful time with your friend. I'm so glad that you get to have that quality time.
Signal confirmed.
The Volus homeworld. Dun, dun, dun. The Book of Plenix. Hey, there we go. That's what that guy needed on the Citadel. Reaper noise coming at me. Enter orbit. There we go. Let's grab this and go. Let's see what we got here. Bolus fabrication units. Cool. Let's get out of here.
Reapers eluded.
Holy shit.
I found something.
Krogan, baby. Volus Intelligence Archives. Nice. Yeah, come at me. Come at me, Reapers. Need that fuel and let's get out of here.
Faster than light jump successful.
Got it. I had a thought once. What if BioWare was right? And like the other species that are sentient that are out in the galaxy are actually these.
Signal confirmed.
Or like one of them's right, like Asari actually exists and they just got lucky. They're like, holy shit, like we actually got that right. Elcor are real?
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Come on. I just want this fuel so we can get out of here. I don't want my percentages to be messed up. Go.
Faster than light jump successful.
Give me Hanar. If it was the Hanar, that'd be pretty crazy. Great.
I found something.
Oh, good. Of course it's that one.
Evasion
Oh
successful.
boy. That was close. Oh man, we're gonna have to wait on this now.
Reapers eluded.
Unless maybe I come. I don't know. I don't really know the best way to do this. God damn
Faster
it.
than light jump successful.
Come on. There we go. There we go. I can get out of here. Hey, there we go. Got it done. Got it done. Come on, get to the relay. Get to the relay. Oh, come on.
Reapers eluded.
All right, got it. Cluster's good. Yeah, it would be pretty badass non-binary, I agree. There it is. Oh.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion.
There we go. About time. We're gonna run out of fuel. Oh, or are we? Here we go. Mass relay jump. We can go hit up Hades Gamma. First, let's hit up AP and Crest and get some gas. I wish we actually got Elcor Shakespeare. Would be pretty great. That would have been pretty rough, Taco. I agree.
Signal confirmed.
Lots of scanning. Barometric array. Good.
Eluded.
Go to Theseus. I played Theseus in Midsummer Night's Dream when I was in 7th grade. I think it was 7th grade. Because I was the only person that put Theseus down on my list. He was like 4th on my list of characters I'd be willing to play. He had the most lines, he has the most lines in the play. But he's a really boring character. I wanted to be Biendello. Oh, that's Pharaohs. Just let me get to the relay.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, Attican Beta is done. Hades Gamma is not done. Rift is good. Pylos is good. Cradle's good. Crescent Nebula is not. Let's go to Crescent Nebula. Pow! Blue song. Such a big, giant area. You plan on playing Mass Effect 4 on stream? I mean, I suppose when it comes out, I would consider it. Dude, this is... Andromeda's a maybe. We're gonna have to see. We'll have to see how I'm feeling about the Mass Effect universe by the time I finish 3. Andromeda's a little bit of a tough sell for me because it doesn't quite have the linear storytelling that 1 through 3 have. I tried to play Andromeda on stream a while back. Wasn't able to get through it. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Ooh, I don't think I have enough. Do I have enough fuel to make it? Alright, cool. Great. Fun. Why you do this, BioWare? Why did you do this?
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
You've never played it before, Chintz? My God.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. I liked Andromeda, but I wish the maps weren't so big and empty. Yep. Dragon Age Inquisition had the same problem. Yeah. The Reaper minigame is just... I don't know. I find it to be more frustrating than fun. go to the Citadel. I almost exclusively played sports games. Wow. All right. Priority, the Citadel. Locate Aria's cow. Damn it! I can't do those. This Smart Frontier prototype components. Scientist searching. I found those. All right, we're gonna go to the Citadel. I'm not gonna talk to the counselor though. That'll be where we start tomorrow. So let's go knock out some of these side missions on the Citadel. Good night, non-binary.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend? What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Caden make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
All right. Joker, get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Not great. Not great.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover.
Oh, baby.
On it.
Coming in hot.
Will do.
I'm on it.
Oh, man, that guy got a turret down already. Good night, Taco. Thanks for being here, friends. Those of you that stuck through any of the raids, thank you for sticking through. Thanks for hanging out. Nice little intense mission here to end the night. turret out. There we go. Run out of ammo again. Woo! Bailey. No! Dude, Cerberus is the worst. Like, literally the worst. How do we make Shepard's life and just an utter pain in the ass every step of the way? The dicks, man. I'm all for, you know, making sure humanity progresses, but this is not the way. I'm coming, Bailey. First, I gotta get a Tupari. Just kidding. There's no time for a Tupari.
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time. Here we go. CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Ashiel. She's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. This move may provoke retaliation. Well, that's an understatement. If she's inside, she's in trouble.
Why would the Counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends.
The counselor mentioned Udina. But that's insane. Does he even have this kind of pull?
Well, you know who'd have the answer to that? The Counselor.
One Counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
The counselor could be in the Executor's office. It's a fairly defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Okay. Well, that's fun.
Hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Boy. They said Udina was moving large sums of money. That's all we really know. Nobody behind us. Give me that. Bitch. Oh boy. Oh, so we did get a turret up. That's fun. Come on, Singularity. You're at a... Peek me.
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
We don't really know why Cerberus is here. I mean, it seems like every turn Cerberus is here to make our lives a living hell, but we don't have Cerberus intel anymore. Encrypted emergency message from Commander Bailey to all officers. Cerberus attack in progress. All hands on deck. In all caps.
Entry wounds in the back of the head. Looks like a surprise, not an execution. We've got hardcore traitors here.
Same as Mars. Cerberus sure likes sleeper agents.
The Cerberus has literally infiltrated the Citadel at this point.
Security doors have been sealed for your protection.
Not good. Take a nice shower. We'll say I do love this sequence. Boom. Watch out for that turret. Good shit. Easy peasy. Does seem like Cerberus is just a convenient excuse to mess you up. Well, kind of depends on what your theory is about why Cerberus would be here. They do seem to kind of know where we are at any given point in time, which is not particularly fun.
Cerberus. Didn't even drag him out into the hall.
Damn. Shot him while he was peeing. Damn, did these guys just not hear the commotion out here? Okay. All right. We're doing okay.
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
Damn it. Keep looking.
Ooh. Damn.
Richfield! Lamont! You alive?
Could you perhaps not alert everyone?
If gunfire doesn't put them on notice, I sure won't.
Good point. I mean, they know we're here, so. Personal log. Armando Owen Bailey. Entry 1. Warn Herc that if he doesn't fill out his reports properly, I'm kicking his ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Entry 2. Reschedule meeting with customs analyst about cargo weight discrepancies over the last year. Don't let him wiggle out of it again, damn it. Entry 3. Reports of undesirables getting on station illegally. Have biometric systems calibrated again. Entry 4. Kick Herc's sorry ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Ooh, the Hornet's actually a pretty solid gun. I might consider using that at some point. I just forget what the weight is on it. Need to get into that other door. From Sergeant Uriah Shaw to Captain Inamau. I brought up number 177504 from evidence so that you can see it for yourself. We caught the slag who was assembling it on one of the Tower 110's bathrooms. He got it past the detectors in pieces. Metal barrel and a hollowed out Omni tool, Ezo and one of those Tizian toothbrushes. The rest was plastic or ceramic. No gang ink on him. He was in a sport coat like most of the male employees of Tower 110. His ID was manufactured. He's got a record that dates back to when his med card was issued, and before that, nothing. This is way beyond coincidence. This is a pro assassin, and he's not alone. We've got people smuggling Talons all over the station. Patrol knows it. Organized crime knows it. Everybody knows it. But when you try to talk to the Major, you hit a steel wall. Where's Internal Affairs when you need them? Why can't we get them to open up an investigation on customs? You would not get away with this blind eye business if it were LA or Hong Kong. The Major says he's not going to screw over good police because of one nut with a pistol. But it isn't just one. Ask the Executor this. If this is the stuff we're catching, what's slipping by? Shaw. Oof. This is not great. So we're dealing with some real shit here, fam. Okay.
We've got to be close now.
Yeah, there's a stairwell further on. Executor's office is right above it. Let's hope we're not too late.
Indeed. Oh boy. All right, here we go. You two stay right here. Do not even think about leaving.
Right away.
Well, he's not going to use it, Chintz. I mean, what, am I going to just leave the money laying on the floor? No. Okay. That experience.
Bailey, looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn. All right, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count her out yet.
Found her. She looks unharmed.
Get her somewhere safe.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, He's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean Udina. He's staging a coup. The other counselors are headed for a trap.
3-on-1, pal. It's over.
No. No, it's fun.
How bad is it?
I have time. Catch him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Thane needs medical help fast, and I need to take care of an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm. I've got a fix on the council's position. I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Yikes.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the council?
Negative. Their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the council's transponders.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shalmar Plaza. Udina's with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin, this is all over.
On my way.
Oh god. Phantoms. I don't think there's much point to going up here. I don't think we're gonna really get much high ground, but I can get some crossfire. Oh boy. My shield back. Did some decent damage there. And stasis is huge. Liara is just like such a good squad mate in Mass Effect 3. Like, she is just... I don't know how people don't use her.
They don't like to hold still.
Right, get out of here. Another one. So fun. Expert Cerberus killer. Let's go. Let's go.
They sealed it behind them.
Full concentration mode right now, fam. We gotta get this done. We gotta get to the council. I don't want to lose the council twice. Especially not to Udina. Oh, good.
I'm at Shalmar Plaza. Where's the council?
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the shuttle dock. Someone's following. Someone with a sword.
Great.
Alright, engineer down. Why? Why, Garrus? Why? Go right there. Baby. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. See ya. Let's go. Let's go. I'm a Vanguard with infiltrator blood, baby. Where's my ride, Bailey?
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice.
Pretty good tactic.
Found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
See ya.
Good riddance.
Incoming phantoms.
Great. Great. See ya.
Here we go.
God, I love that.
Shepard, bad news.
What?
Is there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Here they come.
Oh God. Where are you? Oh God. Liara? Get off my elevator.
Shepard?
I see them. Jump.
That was a person.
Gunner, get down! Go! Cerberus took out the shuttle. Everyone back to the elevator. Move! Shepard, what's going on?
Shepard's blocking our escape. He's with Cerberus.
Just hang on. I got this. Everyone calm down.
I'm gonna speak directly. Me saying you're making a mistake is way too abstract. I gotta be very direct here.
You're not the one I want, Caden. It's the man behind you.
What are you talking about? Put the gun away.
Shepard admitted to working with Cerberus. For all we know, he's still with them.
But I watched Shepard fight Cerberus troops on Mars. Now explain that.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
What Shepard says is possible. Unlikely, but possible.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Shepard, look at us. This can't end well. Just put it down.
You know in your gut that I'm right. Listen to it. Caden, you're always true to what you believe. I admire that about you. Listen to your gut.
Udina, step away from the console.
To hell with this.
He's got a gun!
Get the council back and cover that door.
The door!
Bailey?
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Then it's true. We were in danger. But I don't understand. You said Cerberus was right here.
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
Then I owe you, Shepard. For our lives, and for brokering a deal with the Primarch and the Krogan that I never could.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Shepard, do you have any idea why Cerberus would do this?
Honestly, no. But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
Yes. Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead. Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see. We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
We'll find him. By the way, there's no way I'm not shooting Udina there. The dude pulled a gun, and I know what he's up to. There's no way I'm not shooting Udina there. And I can't, as much as I trust Kaidan, I can't trust Kaidan to pull the trigger there because he just got new information. And he's trying to synthesize that new information that goes completely counter to what he was expecting. There's no way I can count on Kaidan to shoot Udina there. Absolutely not. Udina pulls the gun on the Asari, bam, you're done. No way am I like, nope. And also, I mean, as a hindsight, it looks great politically because it shows that I'm not working for Cerberus, and it shows that, like, I'm willing to sacrifice human interests at some point in order to make, you know, shit happen for others. So, I have to pull the trigger there. There's no way I don't pull the trigger there. Not sure if this is in your wheelhouse, but how can I help my spouse with postpartum depression? She just had her baby 2 days ago. Was having a little episode last night. Ask her, Justin. Postpartum can be pretty serious. I might recommend suggesting talking to a therapist or finding somebody that she can talk to because postpartum is common. It's something that therapists will know how to kind of help with, and maybe you can even do it as a couple so that you know how to support her, but ask her how you can support her. Postpartum shows up differently for different people, and so there's not like a one-size-fits-all thing that I can tell you that would be helpful, but I'm a big fan of, like, hey, not even in the moment, like outside of the moment. Hey, when things like that happen and you're having one of those moments where the depression gets really hard, what do you need from me? How can I be supportive of you? If she says something that you're able to do, awesome. If she says something that you're not sure you're able to do, make sure you communicate that.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus if you want to see him. I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
Woo! What a sequence, man.